Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Crafting with Bee, and if you're new here, welcome. So glad to have you. And if you are returning, thank you so much for returning. So me and Lazy Retired Granny, Beth, and I've got to get the other name. So if you are doing this laying down drills with friends, so Prince Deep or another Chuck Pinson, please let me know, or another painting similar, then please let me know and we'll go ahead and add you to the list. And plus I'll get Granny's list as well. But today what I am doing is I am kitting this up. I've been having a little bit of technical difficulties with my normal setup. I don't know what's going on with the app that I've been using. I'm going to have to find a different one that works better until they get the bugs fixed in this one or whatever. But anyway, so I've got my tape. I got this big one just to put my extra bags in because I'm having to use a bunch of little trays. I'll put it in a different little basket soon. I just don't have it here with me. Well, hold on. Maybe I do. Yeah, I can use this one. I'm just going to put this other little tray from there. We'll use this instead. Okay. So, y'all know that the way that I do mine is I actually use a tower system for mine. And since I've got two paintings kitted up on it, or will have two paintings, I'm like 7 short. So I'm going to be using this for the last 7. And it's just going to sit somewhere on my desk, like right there, and hope that Stardust doesn't decide to knock it over. Okay, so I've made copies. I've got 3 copies. I only meant to make 2 copies of this. This is just copies of my sticker sheet so that I will have it put in a logbook showing when I finish it and all that. And then I also have one of these for the key. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write on here, kit up. June, is today the 30th? Yes, June 30th. And this is just how I do it, is I just put my notes on this and then I add this to a little sleeve and put it in a binder once I'm finished. Okay, so I've got those. Stardust, you are going to have to get down for this. I'm sorry. Stardust is being a pain this morning. So I picked all smaller trays for this just so I'd have enough of them. So let me put Stardust out because she knows that she's trying to get on my nerves by jumping on everything that she's not supposed to be on. Stardust. Go. Come on. I had moved my other painting over on the table and she's jumping up on it. That's how she gets my attention. If she wants attention, she is very, very persistent. Okay, so we are going to start with these. Let's see. First, I'm going to cut these out. And I'm looking for color 104. So we'll find that. I'm going to put the 100s over here in this little stack because I know that I'm going to need those first. I'm hoping that you can see this because I cannot see this on my computer screen at all. 200s we're going to toss over there. And let's make a stack for the 300s as well. And then we'll go from there. Here's a 141. So maybe this will be in somewhat of an order. I really wish that Diamond Art Club would not put them in size order and they would just put them in numerical order, but they don't. So I gotta deal with that. 336. Okay. $7.79. We'll put that up there. This actually has 4 ABs in it. So quite a few ABs, but that last painting that I did had a lot. Okay, I was telling Josh that, where was I putting all the rest of them up there? I'm losing my mind for a second. I was telling Josh that I was going to kit up the diamond painting that me and Lazy Retired Granny were going to be doing. Or actually, I said that we were going to be doing. And he was like, who is this we? And I was like, Lazy Retired Granny. And he was like, okay, because I'm not doing any diamond paintings. So you can see how much he loves diamond painting. Maybe one day I'll be able to get him to try it, but very, very doubtful. There's not many at all in some of these little bags. 3. See, just a little bit. So I might not need as many extra bags as I was thinking I did. Okay, we are almost done with this. Just gonna put that up there, that up there, that up there. This is a 107, a little bit of sparkly red. 648. Toss it up there too. 550. We'll get with those later. Still looking for my 104. 400. 797. There is my 104 right there. So okay, so we got these in somewhat of an order. They're not perfect. Granny does a much better job of this. Okay, so 104, and I am using my stickers, but I do have a copy of that. you know what? That is just a little itty bitty bit. So, yep, this one will work just fine. I'm going to put the sticker on there just like that. I hope y'all can see that. Like I said, I can't see my camera. We are going to put these in here, and this is like a peach AB. Where are my little scissors? I like those so much, but there they are. Okay, so far so good. Shake it up just a little bit. Okay, so 2 is 107, which is this one. You know what? We are going to put this one in one of these trays because there is not that much there. And maybe by the end of this, I can, if I play my cards right, maybe I can fit those 7 in here, but I doubt it. Okay. That one is done. So last night at work, oops, I forgot to put the little sticker on there. Gotta have that on there so I know what I'm doing. I still want to get some of those cat-eared trays, even though I've heard that the customer service on those is not very good. If there's something wrong, I kind of want to take a chance. Okay, so 128 is this one. We are definitely going to at least put that in this tray. Hopefully they will all fit. If not, that's okay, because what I've started doing with this is if they don't fit, which this is, whenever you first start using these, whenever it's this full, it's pretty much single placing until you get some of them out of there. But that's okay. Okay. There we go on that. Okay. The next one is 141. I'm going to use one of the blue trays for this. And I was hoping that I'd be able to fit 4 in there. I guess it's not going to work the way I wanted it to. So we'll just keep using these in the order that they are for the most part. Let's see. Take this one out. Okay, 141. We all know what color that one is. It's our really sparkly white. Let's go ahead and put my sticker on there. Just like that. Okay. And then the next one is 154. Oops, I missed one. Either that or they didn't send it, but it's probably me. Right there. 154. Okay. So I'm going to open this one up. Pour it in here. I love, since I've started doing it this way, I really love the setup. And I keep trying to put them up there without putting my little sticker on that. You are probably yelling at me, put your sticker on the tray. I need to start doing it before I fill it up. I would hate to become a higher member of the Spill Your Drills Club before I even lay down a drill. Okay, number 6 is 155. So this tray is not going to work for that. Not using purple for purple drills. So we're going to switch this out with this one. I'm going to go ahead and put this on here just like that. And once I get all of these done, I'm going to put a washi tape on the little thing below the other one so I know, so I have something to separate them. Like from here down is Hope Runs Deep. Uh-oh. Look at this. It's got some static. Not too terrible, but it does have some static. But every time okay, this one's just gonna have to chill out a little bit, and if it doesn't get a little bit better on it, then I'll spray just a tad of the static guard on there. So we'll see. Number 7 is another purple, so I'm going to use this white tray right here. 208. Right here's 208. And I am glad that Diamond Art Club somewhat started using a 7 is a 7 and 8 is an 8 on their symbols. In a lot of my older kits, it's nowhere close to that. Even the 1, 2, 3, 4 for the ABs was like, this one is a 2, this one's a 4, or 1 is a 2, 2 is a 3, 3 is a 4. It was driving me crazy. Okay. So, oops, we are missing a little thing on the end of that. Let's see if I can find one. Here's one. I have extras of these cut out to make. I know that this is one of the Diamond Art Club trays, but I lost the little stopper to it, so these work just as well. They're just little pieces of the squishy, and they are cut to fit. Okay. 8 is 209. You know what? I don't need, I know I keep switching these around, but I don't need that big of a tray for this. I would like to save those for the ones that need a lot more drills. And once again, y'all aren't yelling at me loud enough. I forgot to put the sticker on there. Okay. So last night at work was very interesting. We were very busy, and I still haven't got it all down on this new system. So fun. Want to put this one over here until I need it. I think I'm going to use, no, I'm not. Let's see. We'll go ahead and use this blue one. It was not the one that I was wanting to use, but that's okay. Whenever I've got most of my bigger trays taken up by the other painting, or most of the bigger trays that I could fit, well, maybe that was a good thing because this one has some static to it as well. So I'm getting static all over me, and I still hope, whoa, talk about literally jumping out of the container. I don't know if we will be able to get this finished kitted up because that is really bad. I'm hoping that it will subside a little bit. Somebody in my live, I think it was January, was telling me how bad the static was in these. On some of these packages, I do agree. Okay, we are going to do something real quick. Let's see if I can find it over here. It probably disappeared on me because I need it. And I need one more thing. If I can find it. Okay, so we're going to do a combination of these and maybe this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these drawer sheets, and before each one of these, I'm going to put it on the tray. I'm going to kind of rub it on the tray, see if that might help. And once again, did I not? I think I was too much dealing with all the jumping drills, so I didn't put my sticker on here. Okay. It is on there now. So now we got 211. I'm still finding ones of those drills. Okay, 211. Go ahead and put the sticker on here. I'm going to go ahead and kind of walk this down with that. Hopefully, if there's any static in this, that'll help take care of it. And if that doesn't work, this one didn't have any static. But if that doesn't work, then I will start using, and I forget about this tray. Okay. I kind of put a piece of, since I use these as the tray that they are going to stay in the whole time, I put a piece of washi tape right there to cover that hole so I don't accidentally just pour them out. I'm going to get a sip of my coffee. And I am drinking a cinnamon brown sugar coffee with French vanilla creamer. and it is absolutely wonderful. Hey, 9:44. We may not get this whole thing kitted up because I do have to go to work. See, I'm still finding those same drills. Okay, let's kind of hurry up just a little bit on this. I know I may start just recording it, putting a little bit of music and speeding it up whenever I edit it to go out. We are working on 310. This is a good size tray for this one. There's not a whole lot of 310, but there's not just a little bit either. Okay. There we go. Got that one. And once again, you are not yelling loud enough. Maybe I should have. I didn't want to go ahead and put my stickers on before I started because I want to make sure that I didn't put like a pink in a pink tray and all that. This is 321, which is 12. See? No, we're just going to go with it from where it's at right now because there's barely any in this one. Okay. I don't even know how long I've been recording on this. We are at 27 minutes. So we will give it just a few more minutes. Still more of the 211 drills. And then I am going to go ahead and I'll just put this on a fast forward with some music until the end. Or something like that. 333. Okay, so this is a good size for this one. I wish I had time today to chat the whole time while I was doing this. But I actually worked my full hours last night and then some. Not a whole lot over, but some. Okay. I don't know, it seems like some of these bigger bags have more static in them than the others. Okay. Next one is 336, which is this one. Okay, fixing to start all the music. But I want to go ahead and put on here, thank y'all so much for stopping by, seeing what I am doing on this kit up. If you want to join along, feel free to do so. If you want to do a different canvas, that's fine as well, as long as you have fun. Anyway, everyone, take care, and I'll see you back here in just a few minutes. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Crafting with V. And I'm going to try to add this part of this to my kit up video on the part to where I was just trying to get it done because I had to get to work and I was just going to put it through fast forward. Had a lot of issues with the static, but I got it kitted up, and then I almost spilled like 7 of my trays of drills, but I didn't. I was very, very lucky. I'm on my way home from work right now. So instead of using the StreamYard to record this, I am actually using just my camera on my phone. Doubt there's going to be anything interesting on the road tonight, but if for some reason there happens to be, I'll add that clip in, but more than likely there's not going to be. But I will tell you, there has been some nights on my way home, some crazy things have happened. So tonight went a little bit better than last night. I was able to figure out how to do my end of the night report, which last night, whenever it went to the daily scheduled for today, and even though that is just a guesstimate anyway, because we have trucks that don't show up or come in past the cutoff time and all that, so that's never completely accurate on what we're going to have that day. But last night it was more of a guesstimate than any time else. Tonight I was actually able to go into the system and actually get what it says that we are supposed to have tomorrow if everything shows up. So I was happy I was able to do that and get my report done. What else? I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. Didn't have most of our drivers tonight were very nice, very courteous, no issues at all whatsoever. There was a few of them that there was a little bit of a language barrier, but we got everything. We got them to understand what they had to do. So actually tonight was not a bad night at all. I would be happy if most of my nights at work could go exactly like this one. Whenever I left for work today, I had like 204 miles on my car, and where I work at is about 25 miles away from my house. Well, whenever I got to work, I still had 204 miles, so I actually did pretty good on my charge today. Of course, I'm going to plug it in as soon as I get home so I can get that other 40 miles back on here. I don't know if I'll be driving my car to work tomorrow or not. A lot of times on Mondays I'll ride in with Josh because we normally get off work at the same time. So we'll see. But then Tuesday morning I've got to try to get up early because my grandkids will be there at 5 a.m. and my son is actually going over to his grandma's house to help her get set up for the 4th of July. So, and then Wednesday, I cannot wait. I am so excited. I know it's just in the same town that I live in, but hey, I get a break from being at the house. Hopefully it's not real hot in the afternoons and I can sit outside underneath the canopy and maybe build a campfire we've had 2 steaks in our freezer that we've been saving just for this reason, because we caught them on sale. So we've got 2 steaks, and that's what we're going to be cooking for us on Wednesday night. But since my son has been so good about watching the grandkids and everything, I am actually thinking about going and buying 1 more steak and inviting him over to eat with us that night, because he absolutely loves steak. And I know, and he doesn't watch my videos, so I know he's not going to hear this in case we don't. But he'll be happy because we'll have a steak on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, we'll end up having hamburgers and hot dogs for 4th of July. I'm not really going real healthy this week, which I need to. I need to get my blood pressure down a little bit because it's nowhere near where it needs to be. So I'm trying to work on that, trying to cook a lot more chicken dishes, but whenever your husband doesn't really like chicken all that much, it's kind of hard to do. I think what I'm going to do this week too is one of the days this week, I think I'm going to make, they've got a box of chicken helper and it's called chicken fried rice. I want to try that, and then I'll make some broccoli and cauliflower to go with it, and I don't know what else. What else sounds good to go with that? Because you've already got your rice in the bag. So what else would go with it? Okay. But I think I want to try that this time. We actually made a chicken Alfredo, which was really, it was really good considering that it came from like a chicken helper box. I was really, really surprised. And the first time that I made it, I had some chicken legs that I absolutely had to cook. So, definitely had to cook those, get those done, because otherwise they were going to go bad. And I had a box of that, so I made that chicken helper with chicken legs. I just cooked the chicken legs like I normally would in the air fryer and just put the seasonings on it. But it turned out really, really good. What is my cruise set at? Why did it not pick it up? I guess I waited too long to move it up to speed, but that's okay. We can do it this way. It is just a lot easier to do it the other way. One of the things about my car that I did not think that I was going to like whenever I started driving it was this car has heads-up display. So it's got a little projector that projects your speed limit, your cruise, and the speed that you're going up on the windshield a little bit. And it's see-through. You can see right through it. But it projects it up onto the windshield.
And whenever I first started driving this car, I thought, well, that's going to be way too distracting. I'm not going to like that at all. But once I got used to it, I actually really do like it. It's really nice to have it up there. You don't have to look down at your instrument panel to see how fast you're going or anything like that. So it's really, really nice. So what else? I don't know how long I've got on the kit up. So whatever part of this that you don't hear, then that's okay. But I'll pick and choose what I put on there probably to make it fit for the kit up. I don't know. I am so tired tonight, and I shouldn't be because I slept really, really well last night. In fact, I went to bed about 1 o'clock in the morning, 1:30 in the morning, and that's whenever I got home, got off work, got ready for bed, all that. Actually worked an extra hour and went to bed, and I woke up once for about 30 minutes and actually was able to fall back to sleep. But then I didn't wake up this morning till 7:30. So I did get my kit up recorded, and I did a little chat in the beginning of it, but I was having some issues with the static and stuff. I told you January, I didn't want to hear that it had static in it. I think it was January that said that. Anyway, so I did get that kitted up. I will start working on it tomorrow morning a little bit before I go to work. But I don't know how much I will get done because, of course, I do have to work tomorrow. And if I ride in with Josh, he normally likes to leave a little bit early to go and get something to eat. Oh, something else that happened. My son last night, whenever I got in from work, he stayed up just to tell me what happened with the air fryer. Our air fryer for the kids' corn dogs and stuff, there's a couple of things that all you have to do with it is you just hit the power button twice, and it'll set it to the perfect temperature, the perfect time, and everything. Well, he put in corn dogs for the kids to eat. They love corn dogs. And I use the air fryer all the time to fix their meals because it's so easy to use. Well, he said he noticed that he hadn't heard the timer go off on the air fryer saying that it was done. So he goes in there and he sees that there is smoke starting to come up from the air fryer. So he turns it off and he gets the corn dogs out. He said that they were a little bit burnt, but not too terribly burnt. But the kids were able to eat at least the hot dog part of it. So they got that part of their corn dogs. And then he waited a little bit till it cooled down. He tried to turn it back on. He didn't know why it malfunctioned. and he said it wouldn't come back on at all. I know it's not a breaker in my house because everything else in the kitchen is working, the dishwasher, the lights. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it over to a different plug. I'm going to see if that plug just gave out on me and see if it works on a different plug. If it does, I'll keep my air fryer. If it doesn't, I guess that air fryer will go in the trash and I will have to get me a new one soon. Because that, I've had it for about 2.5 years, and there's probably not a week that goes by that I don't use it. So it will be very, very missed, because mine isn't one with the basket. Mine's actually got the little wire shelves on it. But if I do get another one and I get the opportunity to get the one that I want, there's one out there that has it to where you can put a rotisserie in it. And if I can possibly get that one, then I will. But that one, and I'll make like rotisserie chickens. I'll try to make my pork loin in there. Just stuff like that. But we'll see how that goes and whether or not I can get my air fryer working or not. But whenever I bought it, it was a very good investment for me. And that's how I make my chicken legs too, with the coating on them. I just put them in the air fryer. So we will definitely see. But I can definitely tell I am so tired today. I'm so ready to go to bed. So I will probably edit and post my video tomorrow. Sorry, I was coming through a town and I had to slow down a bit. But yeah, I'm really gonna miss my air fryer. It's like whenever you're trying to get everything that you need, and then all of a sudden it's like, nope, you can't have that. We're gonna take something else away. So or you think that you're gonna have enough money to get something that you've really been wanting, and then it's like all of a sudden, nope, this is gonna break. And can I say that this is actually something that I definitely need? No. I can cook their corn dogs in the oven. I can cook them in the deep fryer if I need to, which I prefer the oven. I can cook their burritos in the oven. It just takes a little bit longer. So, I just normally put it in the air fryer and it's done within 15 minutes. But, okay, so
please say or select a command.
I didn't say anything. I didn't even hit a button.
You can interrupt the voice prompt and give a command immediately by pushing the talk switch. Say phone, navigation, audio, information, vehicle, or EV. To see more commands for each category, additional commands are help, list commands, what can I say, general help, go back, quit, and exit.
Exit.
Canceling voice recognition.
Okay, I don't know what I said to get that started, but there you go. But what I was going to say is I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. And then hopefully by in the morning I'll be able to download it onto my laptop, finish editing the video that I got recorded, and have it go up tomorrow, because tomorrow is the 1st, and that is when we are starting the Chuck Pinson Hope Runs Deep. Can't wait. I am so excited to start that, and it will actually be easy to take with me over to the camper. So, I think that this is going to be a good time. Even though I won't get to spend the whole time over there, I will be able to spend a lot of time there. Okay, I'm going down my hill, and no, I'm not actually going as fast as it looks. I know in the camera it looked like, hey, you're going just 90 miles an hour down those curves, but no, I'm not. Sleep. I need sleep. That's what I need. And I shouldn't, because like I said, I slept pretty good last night. But I guess that I did work 11 hours today. Well, not technically. I worked 10 and a half hours probably, because I didn't quite get my hours today, but I got over my hours yesterday, so that makes up for it. And then Josh is still there because they decided that they were going to take a couple more trucks. So I will see him once he gets home. But anyway, I will see everyone later. Everyone take care. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk with you next time. Bye.